Now, let's talk about the seven churches of Asia. These churches represent the early Christian communities that were dealing with persecution, false teachings, and various moral issues. In Revelation, Christ addresses each church individually, offering both praise and correction. Some of these messages are still relevant today, like the call to remain faithful in the face of hardship or to repent from compromising your values. It's a call for spiritual renewal and endurance. One of the reasons Revelation is so widely discussed is because of its intense use of symbolism. From the four horsemen of the apocalypse to the beast and the infamous number 666, there's a lot to unpack. The four horsemen represent conquest, war, famine, and death, symbols of the suffering and destruction that will be unleashed on the world. Then there's the beast, often interpreted as a symbol of political or spiritual corruption, with many historical figures being linked to this character. And of course, the number 666, the mark of the beast, is perhaps one of the most famous symbols in the entire Bible. It's often seen as a sign of evil, but interpretations of its meaning have ranged from literal to symbolic, and even as a code for specific people in history. But what does Revelation ultimately point to? The end of the world? Yes, but it's also a vision of hope. Throughout the book, John described a final cosmic battle between good and evil, followed by the creation of a new heaven and a new earth. In the final chapters, after all the chaos, Christ returns and God's kingdom is established in full. There's a promise of eternal peace and righteousness, where suffering and sin are no more. It's not just about destruction, it's also about restoration and redemption. Now, let's talk about the different interpretations of Revelation. Over the centuries, scholars and theologians have offered various perspectives on its meaning. Some see Revelation as describing events that already took place in the first century, focusing on the fall of Jerusalem and the persecution of early Christians. This is called the preterist view. Others take a futurist perspective, seeing Revelation as prophecies for the end of time, with events yet to unfold. And then there's the idealist view, which interprets Revelation as a timeless allegory of the struggle between good and evil, meant to encourage Christians throughout history. So, what do we take away from the book of Revelation? Well, it's a complex, rich tapestry of visions, symbols, and prophecies. But at its core, Revelation is a story of triumph, of good overcoming evil, of hope for the faithful, and of God's ultimate plan for creation. Whether you see it as a literal prophecy or as a timeless spiritual allegory, Revelation challenges us to think about the future, our faith, and eternal significance of the choices we make today. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more content like this. And let me know in the comments, what's your take on the book of Revelation? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring. See you in the next video.